Pink Chill Divest, Aunt D, here to talk about divested dating, when to have sex with that man. All right, ladies, this is something I know a lot about, sexuality. I'm living here in San Francisco, California since the 1980s. I've known a lot of sexologists, sexual academics, etc., strippers, dominatrixes, naughty people, serious people, undercover people, freaky daddy people, you name it. I have been around these people living here in San Francisco as a sexist, womanist, bohemian, mixed media libertine, biologically born genetic black woman. I know I have to let you know what my credentials are. Currently, I'm a swirl widow. So, the question is, when should I have sex with him? When should I have sex with this new guy? Well, hopefully you are divested listening to me. This message is specifically for divested black women or women who are interested in becoming divested. My definition of divestment is a core principle of reciprocity. To me, divestment equals reciprocity. Reciprocity is you scratch my back, I scratch your back in all areas of life. The reciprocal code. Divested women have a code. We aren't the suckers. We're not chasing men. We're not being social justice warriors for people who wouldn't care if we lived or die. We aren't on the front line. We aren't coddling anybody. We're not putting anybody on a pedestal. And when it comes to men of all races, we have a code, a standard of vetting, a basic personal standard across all races. Now, me saying this upsets some black people because divestors, in my opinion, I've only been doing this since the 1980s. I divested from Milwaukee, Wisconsin to California. Divestors treat all men the same. We don't give black males passes. We're not giving white males passes. We're not kissing the butt of any male. That scares some people. The topic, when to have sex with the guy. So you have vetted this guy. He's taking you on a date. Now, I'm old-fashioned, although I'm a sexist, womanist, bohemian, and I'm middle-aged. So when I date, the men plan the date and the men pay for the date. I've never negotiated that. I've never gone 50-50. I'm out here in San Francisco. That's how they roll out here. It's my generation. So I hope you younger ladies will learn something. The men chase me. I allow myself to be chased. They plan the date. They pay for the date. Now, a date is just basically seeing if you are compatible to have a relationship with. A date doesn't mean sex. Because a guy takes you to dinner, you don't owe him sex. And some people say, 3-date rule. Let's do some simple math. 3 dates, maybe you're going to spend an hour, 2 hours on a date. Go to dinner or go to a movie or go dancing, maybe boating, hiking. You hear what I'm saying? Outdoorsy things, which is a really good thing, or dancing. 3 hours tops. You're going to spend 3 hours tops on each date. Let's add that up. So some people do the 3-date rule. I don't recommend that. So that's 9 hours. 9 hours you've been around a guy that you are going to allow him access to your body, to enter your body. Think about it this way. You don't really know that man in 9 hours. It doesn't matter how long you've been texting. And the thing about deciding when and if you want to have sex with a man, it comes down to chemistry. And chemistry happens when you're in the room with him. You get little butterflies in your stomach having these pen pal relationships or gaming with somebody, twitching, making little TikTok videos. Oh my God, I got a little boyfriend. No, you don't. That's a pen pal. That's a digital romance. That's not real. It's real when you're in the same room with him. Then the chemistry gets to work. That's why sometimes ladies will be chatting with guys online or gaming with these dudes. And then when you meet him, you'll have sex with him because you thought you had a relationship. The chemistry sucked. He just wanted to use you. Then it crashes and burns. That's really common with a lot of young people. Live and learn, right? When you know better, you do better. You want to spend as much time as possible in the same room with him before you decide if you're going to have sex with him. I'll repeat, you want to spend as much time as possible in the room with him before you decide if you are going to have sex with him. And most of the time, men that you date, meaning he chased you, he planned for the date, most of the men you go on a date with, you are not going to have sex with. And it's a responsibility now to have sex with men that you should take seriously. When should you have sex with him? When you are emotionally ready to be rejected, because it's a possibility he just wanted you for sex. So you've got to have that headspace where it's okay. You had sex with him. Oh, he ghosts you. It's okay. He doesn't get back to you for 2 weeks. It's okay. You've got to be at the it's okay. You can't have sex with a new guy feeling insecure. Second date sex, I have to. Third date sex, I have to. He wants to get inside of you. So you have the power of saying yes or no, and learn to reject men gracefully. Learn to pass on men. You go out on a few dates, you feel nothing's going to happen, say, great, thank you. You know, I think I want something else. We want different things. Or sometimes you could ghost. I'm here to help, guys. This is Pink Chill Divest. I'm Auntie Dee Dee. Thank you for listening.